Hey, what's up, you guys? Today we're going to be fixing the Marvel Legends Shang-Chi from Shang-Chi and the Legends of the Ten Rings. Let's get into it. Okay, so let's start off with a figure overview. So what are we going to be fixing? Well, I'll show you. So the one thing that we're going to fix on the figure itself is probably add some black lines to his costume. Because on the back, they have a bunch of these lines that are sculpted in, but they're not painted on. And the other thing is to paint the shoes, the bottom of the shoes, red, and more white on the soles because it's coming off, or a dark gray. Since the shoes in the movie are pretty dirty, then I'll do that. And the things that are not with the figure include, so like, let me get these things. Okay, so the figure does not include the rings. So I have these rings that I have these circles that I'm gonna be using as rings that work around his hand. So these I need to paint, and this is what it should look like when it's done being painted. It looks better from far away, but the yellow paint clumps up in the places where the tire is mostly damaged. But you see, like right there, it's a good spot. So I'm gonna be using a dark yellow and gold for the trimming of the thing. And I only have 6 of these ring things. And so in the movie, he has all 10 of them, but that's at the end. And when he's fighting his dad, he only has 5 of them, but I have 6. And it looks weird when he only has like 5 in his hands, because then he has 1 extra. It's not even. And then I gotta fix this staff that he comes with, because this brown part is not supposed to be brown. It's supposed to be like red because it's, dragon scales in the movie. And this is supposed to be wood, a wood shaft. And I need to do that to both spots. So there's not a lot wrong with this figure, and it doesn't mean it's not good. It's a great figure, but I still gotta fix some of the flaws with it. So yeah. So I'm gonna show you how to paint one ring on camera, and then I'm gonna paint the rest of them off camera. So let's get into that. Okay, so what you want to do is paint through the middle of the thing, 1 or 2 coats over it. That depends if the thing in the middle is dark or light. And you just paint 1 or 2 coats, and with the metallic gold paint, then you're just gonna paint the rims around these bands, and that's how you do it. So yeah, so you're gonna do that to all 6 of them, and yeah. Okay, you guys. So here we have one of the sleeves painted the new red, and the other one painted the yellow. And in my opinion, I like this one better. But if you like this one, then you can comment that you like this one. Just put yellow bands for life. Yeah, just put that in the comment section. But I feel like this color brings out the red more and still has the little rim of gold around it. It still sticks out the rim of gold, and this one kind of has the yellow blending in with the gold, so you can't really see the gold that much. So I feel like this one's better. But if you disagree with me, then you could just do this color. I don't know, but I feel like this one's better. So the way that I did this one was I mixed red apple from Barrel, and then Jack or Lantern from the same company. They're both matte, so yeah, just get matte. And Then wait until you get this color, and then you have the good color. And for the rims of the things, use this metallic pure gold from Folk Art, and make sure it has that symbol and it says all-purpose shimmering metallic acrylic paint for decorative and other stuff. So make sure you get this one and not the one for glass, because I almost got the one for glass. So yeah, I'm gonna paint all the rest of the rings off camera, and then you can see the finished product in a second. Okay, so here we have both of Shang-Chi's sleeves. Sleeves of rings finished. Okay, so they look better than the other ones. That's all I gotta say. There's nothing new about them. The only new thing is the color. I like it better though. It's not as good as if it just came with lights, but so I don't have lights to put on him, so this is the next best thing, and I'm pretty sure LEDs wouldn't fit in here. So yeah, I only have 6 because I only have 6, so don't ask why. I only have 6, and I feel like if I had a couple more, they wouldn't fit on his arms because they don't want to go further up his sleeves. So right now we have 6. I could take away one and make it look like the scene where he's fighting his dad, but I like all 6 of them because it looks more even and complete. So the next thing we're gonna be working the next easiest thing we're gonna be working on is his feet, and then the 2 hard things are these lines and his bow staff. So let's get into his feet now. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is get satin white paint and paint over the I don't know what it is called, but the outside of the soles of the shoes white, and some parts just let it show a little bit black. If your shoe wasn't painted all the way white, which I think most of them weren't, just let a little bit black show so it looks like it's dirty. And for the bottom of the shoes, paint the whole bottom red, but let some of the black of the shoe show through so it looks like the bottom of the shoe is like getting dirty from dirt or something, so it doesn't look like it's a clean thing, because in the movie his shoes are very dirty and disgusting, but I can't really show that on this action figure. So you just need to paint the whole bottom red, and yeah, right here it takes you like 2 or 3 coats to do. Just wait until it dries, and yeah. Okay, so here we have one of Shang-Chi's feet painted. One of Shang-Chi's shoes painted red at the bottom, because in the movie his shoes were red, not black, on the bottom. So then I did one of them red, and then I left the other one black. So if you like the red one better, you can paint it red, or if you like the black one better, you can paint it black. And the red that I'm using is the same one as the last one, red apple. If you want to make it darker, you can add black, and if you want to make it lighter, you can add white. This is the same white that I used for the soles of the shoes, because they didn't paint it completely. So yeah, let's get into, I'm gonna do the other shoe off camera, and then I'll show you the finished product. Okay, you guys, so here's the Shang-Chi that I have done so far. So here are the 2 feet painted red. I take off this glove. So here are the 2 feet painted red. Yeah, I let some of the black go through, so then it looks like his feet are dirty. Let me darken the color so you can see it a little bit. So it looks like his feet are dirty, so you can see some of the black. Painted white, let some of the black showing through, so it looks like it's dirty. The wristbands I already showed. So I'm gonna do the last accessory and then paint him. So we're doing the bow staff. So let's get into the bow staff. So for the bow staff, I didn't really like this color brown because in the movie the scales were like painted red, and they were orange, red, and in between that some of them were darker and lighter. So I'm gonna paint the middle of it red, where all the scales are. I'm gonna let some areas be lighter red and some areas be darker red to show that some of it's worn off and some of it isn't. For this video, most of the stuff I do, I use the same red. This is the same red that I used on the bottom of the shoes. So yeah, all you need to do is paint through it. Don't do 2 coats, just do 1 coat. Still comes out looking good. Just don't, put the hand there, or else the thing would scrape off and you gotta paint it again. So that's basically what I'm doing right now. Yeah. So what you're gonna do for this black paint is, it's not black, it's brown. You want to mix red, light red and black together to get this dark brown, and then you're just gonna paint over all this, the wraps on the thing. Okay, you guys. So I just finished painting both of the sides of the bow staff. I showed you guys one of them on camera, and then I did the other one off camera. So here is the finished product. I left some of the, I didn't paint a second coat of red because in the movie, the bow staff, the dragon scales are a bunch of different colors. So I didn't really know how to do that, so I just kept like some of the brown showing through, so it looks like some of them are worn out and some of them are fresh. I couldn't paint the middle because I don't know how to make like it look like wood, so it just looks like a rod of metal. So yeah. So the next thing we're gonna do is paint the lines on Shang-Chi. I'm gonna do one side on camera and then I'm gonna do the other side off camera. So let's get into that. Let's take a look at it first. So let's take a look at it first before we get into it. You can see the lines that are not painted. All of these right here, the ones at the bottom, these lines on the side, and mostly the lines in the back. I might do something else with the body, but I don't know yet. So let's get into that. Okay, so for Shang-Chi's, whatever this thing's called, his suit, the lines are very difficult to do because they're very small. If you have a tiny brush, then it'll be way easier. But I ruined, the tiniest brushes that I have, so I had to use a really big one with like a tip at the end of it. So for this, you're gonna have to go over all the lines that are not painted with black, and then you could like go over a second coat so it doesn't, to make sure it doesn't rub off. But on the rubber skirt piece that's at the bottom, the paint rubs off very easily, so you may have to paint it again and again. But that's part of the thing, because these paint rub off. It's not like it's gonna keep it on, but all paint rubs off, even the paint that's on the figures. So you're gonna paint all of this black, and yeah, well, that's basically what I'm doing right now. Just make sure to do 2 coats and do gently so it doesn't, go off the thing. Since I was on camera, I couldn't really do it, the way I wanted to do. Some of it bled through, but when I did the other side off camera, it came out pretty good. So since none of you guys are recording this on camera, then it should come out great. Just do what the video is showing you. Okay, you guys, here we have half the Shang-Chi figure painted the um okay, you guys, so here we have half the Shang-Chi figure painted black on all the lines. So you can't really see the difference in the front. The only thing different in the front is that one of the lines, the real difference in the front is that these two lines are painted. The one line on the side down the middle is painted. The lines right here are painted, not like the ones over here. On from the side, let me pull up over the arms. You could see that. I may not tell the difference, but there. You could see that I painted this down the middle and this line right here. And in the back, this is where you can really see the difference. I painted this half black on the lines and this half isn't. You could really see that they sculpted a bunch of detail onto it, but they didn't paint it black, so you can't really see all the detail, which is a dumb idea. I feel like if you did this, more people would buy the action figure, because when this came out, people weren't buying it, and I wonder why. It probably was because the character isn't popular, but you know, I feel like this is another reason, because you don't have any of the lines painted on. So, I'm gonna do the other half off camera, so I'll see you guys when the whole figure is done. So,